shitting me. We got him. What?
No shit.
What do you mean we got him, Ryuji? Oh, hey, I'm alive, guys. Hi.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Yeah, I felt the bullet go right through my eyes.
But why were you killed?
I don't fucking know. Tell me.
Why did you have to die?
I don't know.
Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
Like, 3 fucking, like, blurry memories.
Indeed. Your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Oh, Mason, this is unfortunate.
The first time I sensed something was off, that's right, it was during the school festival. I remember there was like blurry at this point.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then.
No, don't do this again.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh my god, so like we knew beforehand?
It was your social studies trip.
I mean, you guessed right too. I never even picked up on that when I played.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice.
That's what I said at this point.
This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's sus.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
I'm fucking scared.
So, like, what's the point of this now? You're dead. Right.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Is there any way?
Right, we really need your help. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Oh, god damn it.
That's perfect.
What kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Tell me. Come on. Futaba's gonna do something. I wonder if he'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh,
I see Mason dating a girl like that.
I could see it too.
Um,
A cute
door?
gamer girl, or just a cute technology girl.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
So, like,
what the fuck is going on?
what's going on? What's the point of this now? Like, I don't understand. Like, is this like?
Work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember.
Barely.
Oh, just remembering.
It's not over yet.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
What? You're dead.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment.
What?
Here you go.
I died.
Who just wakes up real
I
quick?
didn't. I just like get up and just like pull off like the ballistic face mask or something. Just, like
Yeah. He just he walks it real quick.
oh, bye.
Oh, see ya. We don't want you there anyway.
Okay. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh, who's that?
Yo, I've been waiting here. So I
He's
haven't
been
been
chilling.
I haven't been waiting to get gunned down. I was waiting for like someone. Okay, how the fuck do we plan this?
I'm so confused.
How do you think I feel, bitch?
I'm confused. So you could take a bullet to the head?
I took a bullet to the head, but suddenly I didn't.
I think it'll get explained.
We'll finally have peace. Akechi is bae. Anyone?
Mason's
across the world.
invincible at this point. I don't know.
Fucking commit suicide.
Or this is all a dream, or
we can
fucking
finally
something.
breathe
I don't know.
easy now. Guess he killed
Well,
himself.
he's
We'll never know.
invested.
I am.
Well, you can get this game on Steam, Colby.
See, Colby,
if you
this
like
is
turn-based
why
combat.
this game is just.
I'm exhausted. So I'm alive. What the fuck?
Yes, you're alive.
I feel like my.
Well, you got
consciousness
shot in the
is
head. Jocelyn,
Fade
explain
away?
that.
It'll be explained.
When? I'm
Okay,
getting tired.
okay. I think we did something with the metaverse because it like triggered twice.
Don't fall asleep, though. No, I'm not.
Could this be the effect of the
Just
drug
kidding.
wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Ooh.
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
What situation?
Monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
Jesus Christ.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us,
What?
but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
Ooh.
Wait. Let's take a step back, shall we, lads? He's the Black Mask?
Yep.
How the fuck is that possible? He has a
he's
red
just
mask.
saying, yeah.
We saw his outfit. There's no way he's the fucking Black Mask.
Well, I guess he just
This was simply a ploy
I don't
to
know.
frame the Phantom Thieves.
just better at this point.
Then, if we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll
I am
likely be met by a large
confused.
ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
So he was behind it all along. What the fuck?
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
Like, I don't like. I would agree, but just he's the Black Mask, but he doesn't have a Black Mask.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
That's like what is bugging me about this.
Gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
Fucking Andrew Tate himself.
Imaginable fiend capable of arranging
Tried to
the
kill my
murder of a
ass.
suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
Just to make Akechi see it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
So like we like fucking knew beforehand. We just played along.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
How?
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him?
Okay, what the fuck, man?
That is, inside of a palace.
Like, okay.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
But what? Wait. He wasn't in the palace, though, was he? Or
That's it?
I don't know what's fucking
It
happening.
seems that's our only option.
We like did something. He killed not me, but a fake version of me.
Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
Was Daddy in and on it
I'm
too?
gonna fetch him.
Probably.
Daddy.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Homie literally had a change of heart.
It's ancient
Damn.
history now.
She didn't though.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Mason himself.
I live, bitch.
There he is.
Hey, you big bastard.
Where's the I live, bitch option?
How have you been?
I mean, ghostly to be fair.
Ghostly.
You're not floating.
Even though that shit happened, I'm still a smartass.
It truly is a relief to see your
Jesus
face.
Christ.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
Nice.
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Thought my
I
adopted
didn't
son
have time
died.
to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Oh god, it's going to be interrogation part 2.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
I don't think his brains like comprehend this.
Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
Motherfucker.
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Apparently, yes.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
That's like me right now.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
Bro, they don't even know Morgana can speak.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
What is it, the fuck?
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yeah, they can't hear him.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
Can we like get them to understand Morgana?
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
And I really picked up on that.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that. I was like, oh my
Mona
god.
was the only one who was talking about a pancake.
I literally even went back on the logs. I'm just like, bro heard him. I'm scared.
Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
Oh,
And
so I have
since
to
he
go to
was lying
sleep.
to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky?
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Oh.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
Sure.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
That's Ryuji's line.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
So, like, what happens if I sold my friends out?
So they should know who the mastermind, because Body says his real name, right?
Yeah? What'd you say, Justin?
You get the bad ending.
Like, what happens during the bad ending? Do I just like fucking die? Like he actually
Well,
shoots
you don't
the
get
real
the
me in
bad
the
ending
face?
already.
Dude, I'm a fucking live. This is anything but a bad ending.
This is a good
They
ending.
planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting
Christ.
strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi.
Hey, you know who it is.
Authority.
Fucking Andrew Tate.
So great that they can order
Andrew Tate.
assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I don't know if they know who it is though.
But they said on the phone, if they tapped his phone, what they should.
His phone's still wiretapped, right? And he like called Shido and told him that was
Yeah,
done.
yeah, it says his name on the phone, right?
In more detail,
True.
what exactly
Colby's
happened in my
right.
cognitive world?
Colby's gonna like get this game and just like try to get caught up in the story because I'm like 80 plus hours into this game.
We're sorry for using you without your permission.
I don't know.
The palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
So wait, did we
like
not steal
the
Sai's heart, or did we
like-
steal Sai's heart? Cause like
No, you didn't. You guys didn't steal the. I don't think you guys stole it. You'll have to find out. I can't remember.
Jesus Christ.
Based on the real world, after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that
So
suggestion.
like, okay, I know the casino was like right next to the police station, so they went in there and just like found the interrogation room, and then just like somehow set it up that like that Akechi would go into the palace and kill cognitive me. But how the fuck would he get out without
To
noticing?
be honest, I didn't quite understand it. I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom
So
Thieves
Mason, what are your thoughts on all
to heal
this?
your
I'm
heart,
like fucked up
after all.
right now.
Yeah.
Like okay, like I knew Akechi had been in the metaverse like ages ago. Like even when we were dueling, like we like rank 8 in our social link, we were dueling. He literally like his like personality was so fucking different, and like he apparently wasn't holding back, and I'm just like thinking like, how would a guy this like who just got his persona a month prior to this be like that fucking strong and be holding back? Like,
My own achievements
I don't
were all
know.
that mattered to me. I was desperate.
What do you think about their plan? What did you think about?
I
Did you
wasn't
think he
myself
was
at
dead?
all.
Like, kind of, but we also got like the true justice. Like we maxed out size social link, and like we got the true justice. And I'm like, why would we max it out if I would die and get the bad ending? I mean, like there is in Persona 4 Golden, you can like you could basically like be a Dachi's accomplice, and it would max out the Jester social link, but it would also give you a bad ending. So I don't know.
I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
So like, what the fuck?
Chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location,
I have to go though. I
I
need
take
to
it
like.
you used the
have to go
data
to
from my
work in the
laptop?
morning, so.
All
I'm
right.
getting tired myself.
Looks like I'm gonna be going solo from this point on, folks.
Alright, guys.
Well, thanks
I
for
just
tuning
head
in
to
to the
bed now.
video, guys.
No
Holy
problem.
shit. I'm gonna have to like.
Let me know when
I
how it ends or whatever. If you get the good ending. Are you gonna find out what ending you get in like this episode or?
Dude,
or that
this
work?
is probably gonna be like
you-
a second episode
Oh.
in and of itself. We're over an hour.
Oh,
The ending, there's probably another like 80 hours.
God
And then I'm
damn.
like, and I know for a fact I'm locked into the royal ending, so we got another semester.
So, what that event right there, what we just watched and stuff, that was like one of the main
Yes.
things.
It's like this was like the
yeah, it was like the big event.
big plot twist. This is the big plot twist event, boys and girls.
Oh, so this event was that what changed your endings really, pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because you could have like got like the bad ending, and you would have been like.
I like
killed.
sold my friends out,
Yeah.
and like Ketchy just actually kills me.
God damn.
Well, fuck me in the asshole.
Oh, good thing you didn't die then.
But the
I wish
world
I could
thinks.
stay up later and then
Well,
watch the rest of it.
Yeah, well, I'm getting tired, man. You staying up this late now.
it's like, oh my god. Well, you guys head off
Get
to
up,
bed.
like,
I'll
hours.
let you guys know like what happens in the end or some shit. Like, what happens
Yeah.
after this.
Alright, sex peace.
Oh, thanks for having
Alright,
me.
good night.
Alright, I'll see you
Boys.
guys later. Oh boy.
Boys.
Bye. Good night.
Night, guys. Well, and there we have it, folks. We are now solo once again. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Holy fuck, I am so confused.
go on.
Like, okay, I did bring up, like, I don't think Akechi was being honest to us. And here we are again. But, like, I didn't think he was gonna be the fucking Black Mask. Like, just cause, like, the Black Mask has a different outfit than him. Is he able to change it or some shit?
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
It's a fucking bold
Since he had
plan.
yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the
Jesus
dark.
Christ. Yo, we like thought this through to the from like day one when like the fucking school. Like we thought this out from that point on until like to the point we sent the calling card. Jesus Christ.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act.
What?
We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure.
So we still didn't take the treasure.
This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us.
So like they fucking like Ryuji and Yusuke had a fucking briefcase just up there somewhere. How the hell?
And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
Yeah, I also got beaten. I got bruises. I got scars from that shit.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this.
And also I was forgetting.
But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse? Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Probably.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die, folks.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you.
So she was in her own palace.
We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
That was even like very close call though.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. I need to send this dialogue to my friends. Don't remember. Drugs.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
This was literally high risk.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
Pretty much.
But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
Okay, this is
They
issues.
had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Because Shido's a fucking politician.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
Like, literally died.
I'm truly glad.
Holy fuck. I need a Big Bang Burger after this. It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
Pretty tough.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
And then that's why you say we got him.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Oh, sick. Sai joins the party.
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Oh, thanks,
Let's
Dad.
take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
Same. Like, holy fuck.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Aw.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I love you, Sojiro.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
I know, right? Holy shit. You bitch.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akashi.
Enter.
So we're going after you next, huh?
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
What's your true goal here, Shido?
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
So like you've been commanding the Akechi to like perform mental shutdowns for how long?
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
And why are you working with them?
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Alright, we're going after Shido now.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Oh, I know for a fact that if we send the calling card to fucking Shido, we're gonna have to deal with Akechi.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Definitely.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was
We're going
too
after
loud.
this bitch.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
We can't let that happen, boys.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapse.
And he somehow has a catchy working with him. Like, that's what gets me.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Damn fucking straight.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
You know him, don't you?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous
Oh, yep,
job.
definitely.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed
Shit,
him, though.
not now. Not fucking now. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, that should be good now. Jesus, hell. Oh, goddamn.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
That is a scary thought.
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
We're gonna get a hit for sure.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
Has to be like a political building. Dive building?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
I would say the dive building? Well, that was easy.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
What is he, king?
Next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Damn fucking right. What about Catchy?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
I got a score to settle with that fuck anyway.
Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
The
That means
17th.
we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
That's gonna be fun.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
That's a good question.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Oh, thanks, Kalkami.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
So what, are we gonna put a cap in his ass?
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
I am literally surprised.
We're intellectuals, you know.
Not you.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Holy fuck.
I finally made it this far.
2.5 years.
It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Motherfucker, you killed her fucking mother.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Yeah, and you're any different?
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do
of
was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen.
Oh my god.
Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
So what, you just wanted fame, Akechi?
Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Fucking hell.
Well,
looks like things finally settled down. I was gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well,
Chief's right. Take it easy for the day. Jesus. Clear the false charges, steal Shido's heart, infiltrate Shido's palace.
So.
Oh, by the way, please report your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they report your death now, they basically saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. So, like, we're in the future. Oh god, he's not with us anymore. Well, guess I gotta put Haru back on. I'll put Ryuji, actually. It's been a while since I have Ryuji on the team. She reclaimed her conviction and is now helping us. Cool. Oh my god, where are you, fucking Akechi? What a prick, huh? God damn. Fuck. Oh my god. Lesser clients, principal SIU detector, VIP clients, and Akechi. Holy shit. Hey, Ray, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had a rough one there, didn't you? Only a little.
Sorry.
Akechi was risking you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the phantom thieves. Yeah, motherfucker. Hey.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
God fucking damn. Well.
I should write something.
I think we should. Well, god damn. Yeah, I have been playing hard. I just been overpowered. Well, fuck me. I guess this is where we end the episode. Holy fuck shit. I'm gonna have to split this up into 2 episodes. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. In the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and continue on. We're finally back to where we started, I guess. Holy fuck. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.